Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I just reset the bait for our construction bot trap. We have 1,125 left in the system. That number is about to go down, hopefully. Where are you guys going? I guess you're going to go get more. I placed more than we had bots, so I'm expecting to see a little bit of turnover. But that's fine. We got a lot. We got a lot of them out. Only got 1125 left. All right. So this episode, I want to do some things. Let's go ahead and grab some of these combinators as well as some wire. We may end up needing that. Now, in between episodes, I went and I ran some rail. Down and over here to this copper patch. And now I want to go ahead and set the copper mining up. We got 24 million here. We've got 3 million here. We've got this one over here as well that we can tap. We probably will tap eventually, but I want to go ahead and get the mining set up on the copper. Let's go ahead and go to the smelting one real quick and see how it is going. I put some radar up here as well so we can kind of see. Looks like we're missing some tracks still. We're missing some inserters. What are you saying? Yeah, inserters, underground belts, things like that. We're going to go over here really quick. Gosh, I love this nuclear fuel. Look how fast we're going. That is nice. And you know what? Through all this train travel and stuff, let's just see. Yeah, I've gone through about maybe what? 80%? 75% of one fuel pod? This stuff is excellent. Okay, so you've got stuff in there. Not the stuff you need, though. You need inserters. Let's see, those are here. And let's get those in the box. And what do you need? You need some undergrounds. Let's get some of those in there as well. And you need rail. Interesting. Throw some rail in there. That's a lot of rail. Let's throw that much in there. All right, and probably all this other stuff is extra. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it for now. Beacons and speed module or production modules. Now, we don't have enough production modules to even start, so I don't think I'm going to. Instead, we're going to drop that off, and we are going to add a station that I called Mining Copper Build, and we are going to head out in that direction. It's a bit of a ways down here, but with the nuclear fuel, I think it is not going to be that bad. One thing I also want to do is get an artillery train built and take care of some of this stuff. That is something we will get to here shortly. Need to set up some defenses as well along here, I think. Not solely for defending the railroad tracks, but more for expanding out here with radar. All right, so we are coming in to the copper depot. All right, and we've got copper up here. And copper down there. And I think I want to tap this one a little different than we did the other one. We did the other one with belts. And I'm thinking what I may want to do is do this one with bots. Boy, this is a long way. There we go. That'll work right there. And let's see if we can duplicate that. Ooh, you know what? Let's just use a blueprint. Let's just use a blueprint. Do we need that? Probably don't need that one. Let's go ahead and select that. Remove the train station. And if we flip it, is that going to be even? It should. All right, and I guess... Oh, I took my bots out to set the trap. Let's get our bots back in. Okay. And let's see, we are going to need a couple of train stations. So let's put them boy, we almost have room to have them wait here. Yeah, let's take it all the way to the end and see if we can make that happen. All right, so we're going to have 2 engines. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different on this one, I believe. I want to do requester chests because we're going to build this mining facility bot-based just to kind of see what that's like. Now, I did the other one belt-based, and partially the reason for that was that, I don't know, it's just more, a little bit, I don't know, straightforward, I guess. And the other reason is that the bots were supposed to really be updated in this version to be as efficient. All right, so we got requester chests, we've got grabbers. We want to set this up such that all these are linked together. So we can read. Actually, we're going to set the request is what we're going to do. Okay, so those are all linked up together. Let's get some power poles in here. Power poles, power poles, power poles. And I think that is really all we need. So let's go ahead and blueprint that now. Get rid of the track. And that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's not going to be enough to wait, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. All right, so we need some more chests. We should have some. Let's go ahead and grab those. Inserter-wise, do we have enough inserters? It looks like it. So let's go ahead and wire these up. We have to wire this one to that one, basically. And bridge all of the gaps here. Like that, and do the same thing down here. Right, and then we can get our combinator. Set it right here, and we will run one from here to that chest, and then across to that chest. And we should be good. Now what we can do is set our combinator to output. What is it, 2400? 2400, and that should set, oh, we don't want to read the contents, we want to set the request. Lame. Oh, and I get that? Yes. Sorry, trying to get my weird left-handed key bindings to run down and get all of these guys set. And I think... Got it. We missed that guy. Right, I think that is all good. Just the last 2 on the end there. Yeah, the trick is you can't just hit shift and left. You have to hit left and then shift, or right and then shift. And that is not good when shift is all the way on the other side of the keyboard when you are left-handed. All right, so yeah, we have a combinator here. We set that. That sets the request for all the chests. All right, that is set. So let's go and copy that. And yeah, we'll get rid of the track and just line it up with this right here. And now we have our 2 copper stations. All right, so we are going to need some things now. We are going to need active providers or passive providers. Does it matter? That is the question. Let's do active. and see how far that takes us. All right, we need those. We're going to need some miners. We're going to need some power poles. We have all those things. We have extra garbage. Let's throw it in here. That will work. All right, and let's get up here to this mining patch, and let's take a look on how we want to do this. Now, there are a couple of ways we can go about doing it. We can do it really tight. It's kind of like, you know, that, or possibly even something even tighter in order to get these, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to make it a little bit sparse, I think, and we'll see how that works. So we'll get a couple of these miners. Something like that. And yeah. That looks pretty good. And we will grab blueprint. Yeah, that one will work. Copy it. And let's just go ahead and place some of these guys around. And we'll see what the power needs are here so we can set a power pole section. Okay, so it looks like we can get like 2 of them basically. So that right there would be our tile. Now those are kind of sparse. But, you know, they're covering everything, and I don't know. There's going to be so many of them all over this patch and all over the patch down there that I think it's going to be okay. They're not going to be backed up by a belt or anything like the other miners can be. So yeah, let's just copy this and let's just kind of paste it around, and we'll see what kind of coverage we can get, and we'll see how it works out. Okay, and the one thing you may have noticed about this particular type of setup is that it's going to require some things other than just the miners. We're going to require Robo Ports and things like that. So these are things we're going to have to get in this mining patch somehow. We're going to have to make sure it's all covered with Robo Ports. We're going to have a lot of robots and stuff, and that was one of the reasons why we pulled all those robots out of the system, so they would be available. Alright, looks like we went that far, so that's going to be our guy right there. That's going to be our guy right there. We're going to need one over there. And let's see, let's get some of this stuff cleaned up. Don't need those. Don't need those. Probably don't need that one. These are all unnecessary. Well, you guys are unnecessary, as are you. As are you. Guys are not needed. You're probably not doing a lot. 346. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pull you up. All right, let's get the ones on this corner set up. All right, and it looks like we just need provider chests, basically. Need a lot of provider chests, power poles, and all this should be good. Let's see, is this really doing anything? You kind of are. I don't think you are, though. Oh, well, you're getting those two. But so is that guy. So let's, yeah, let's get rid of you. Get rid of you too. Yeah, some of these are just silly. That one's not needed. This one, we'll leave it. All right, so all that is now set up. We've got this patch covered. Well, there's a couple spots down here we probably want to look at. That. All right, let's see if we have some more chests in here. I don't think we probably do. No, we've used them all up. Well, let's go ahead and figure out the Robo Port situation here. Okay, so we're gonna need Robo Ports. We're gonna need them down here for sure. Probably want to do something like this. Just a nice big line there for doing charging. Actually, let's go ahead and take those up and do like this right here instead. So that's going to be more in line. And we somehow need to cover all of this with RoboPort coverage. So let's just start. Just start and see how far we can get. This is really hard to see in the copper. If we turn on, can we turn on that here? How do I, there we go. Does that show on the minimap? Does not. Okay, maybe it hasn't done that in like a million years. All right, well, it looks like we got a lot of that covered. You put one there. And there. 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 Yeah, we got a big hole in the middle. So we're going to have to pull up one of these miners basically in the middle just to get a Robo Port in here. Like this one. And is that all covered? Yes, it looks like it is. Okay, and we got some ports to charge down there. Yeah, all this looks acceptable. Let's go ahead and grab some big power poles and see if we can power all of this. See if this crazy idea will even work. Do we have power? Yes, we do. Some reason those two did not connect up. Okay, does that not connect up? It looks like it does. I don't know, if we put another one there. Okay, it's not complaining about power, it's complaining about logistics. Duh. Okay, let's put a, boy, I hope I left enough room to put RoboPorts in here, did I? Yes, I did. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe start right here. Yeah, let's bring that in one so we can fit one more RoboPort in here. And that looks good. We'll see how this works out. All right, let's run some poles up here. And we're going to need to run some poles over here as well. We need one like right here. And then we can do mediums. Oh, we are out of mediums. That's right. That's what all our robots were complaining about. Yeah, let's go ahead and run around and get all of these mediums hooked up. And that should hook up both the RoboPorts as well as all of the miners. You guys are all powered. You guys are all missing chests, which is fine. Well, it's not fine, but something we can deal with. Powered. You're not powered. You guys aren't powered. Why aren't you powered? Because you're not... Okay, it's not power, it's Robo Ports. I always get those two confused. I wonder why. All right, so that is all going good. You guys are... Now you're saying not powered. And it looks like we just got a row up top and a row up bottom, and there's no connector. So that should take care of you guys. All right, so we are missing chests as well as robots. How many logistics bots do we need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 300. Let's do 400. And just kind of see what that looks like. Just kind of see, and we'll go ahead and return to the building train back to base to go ahead and get resupplied. And we'll let that run for a little bit. Of course, it's not going to be running at full capacity because of the amount of bots we put in there and as well as the coverage. But we basically need chests. We basically need chests and inserters and all sorts of things. How is this guy looking? Looking pretty good. Inserters and stuff. I think this is all complete except for the beacons. No, we still got some things missing down here, and that's because it's out of the Robo Port range. We'll have to go in and manually do that whenever we finally hook these tracks up. Looks like it's close. Looks like it's really close. We'll have copper down here soon, and we'll be able to start smelting iron and copper for making modules. Now, for making modules, basically we need copper, we need iron, and plastic. Are those the raw materials we need? As well as sulfuric acid. So once we get this copper up and running finally, I think our next step is going to be to look at doing the refining. The refining that we put off, we're not going to be able to put it off for long. We're actually going to have to go and do it. See, I don't think I need you guys. Yeah, we're just needing the chests. And if you have any more in here just kind of hanging out, we'll probably grab those as well. And inserters? Did we get inserters? We got a whole thing of inserters. How is the bot situation? We're down to 135 construction bots. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Now, is that enough construction bots? That is the question. I'm going to say maybe. I'm going to say maybe. What do we need construction bots for? We need construction bots basically for just running around the wall and replacing stuff. So, actually 135, that's really not too bad. Let's go ahead and just pick these guys up. And I'm gonna go ahead and put them in one of these buffer chests. And let's see, how many do we want? We want 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the Logi bots that were bringing me stuff have been caught in our trap here. Okay, we'll go ahead and get them out and let them go. All right, and let's see, how many do we have now? We have 135. We're gonna need maybe 200, so that would be I'm I'm not thinking here. Okay, so we get 50. We need 25? 20? 25. No, that's too many. I'm so confused. Why can't I add? This is easy. This is easy math. Easy math. Let's go ahead and disable the traps. We don't need those anymore. And we will get 50, 25. Yeah, 15. That's right. It was 35. There we go. All right, so we've got 200 in the system. We have 1,000 logic bots in the system. 1,050, that's not right. There we go, 1,200. That's going to be our main base, and that should be just fine. Let those guys go, and let those guys go. All right, so I think probably everything in the building train is all set up and ready to go. I am going to hop in it and go finish building our copper station down south here. And then I'll probably set up some defenses along this area right here. And next episode, we might jump into an artillery train and see if we can't do some clearing on that eastern front. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.